Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how I create thumbnails and how I gather the resources to actually use for these thumbnails. I use two different websites that are both free to use. The first one is to create the actual thumbnail. The second one is to get a lot of the pictures and images used in these thumbnails. And the first website is pixelr.com/x/. The second website is the one I use for the pic editing, mainly to get a transparent background. Both of these will be linked down in the description below, and I would recommend having both open at the same time. And now with the Pixel, it's very clean, very easy to use. I'm going to be recreating this thumbnail that I made for my friend yesterday. Once you click on Create New, you're going to want to go to the 1280 by 720 because these are the sizes of YouTube thumbnails. I'd recommend putting the date it's created along with what it's for. Okay, now we have a blank canvas here. On the side here, there's a lot of different variations, but the main ones we want to focus on are the image and text. So the first thing you want to do is find an appropriate background image. This should generally fit the game you're playing or the art style that you want to go for. For now, I'll just pick the first one available. You'll want to go directly to the source and download it from there. This will generally give you a clearer image and more options. Okay, so we have the background image. You want to hit background, browse, find where this is located. And boom, you have a background image. Now you want to lock this so that when you're adding other things to it, you won't accidentally change the background. You can always undo, of course, but this just saves a lot of time and hassle. The next thing you're going to want to do is find a transparent image of what's most important in the video. So in Apex Legends, people generally like to see which legend you're running. So we'll look up Wraith transparent PNG. Here we'll go with the first one again. Just click Save Image As, find your folder, save. And here's where the second program comes into effect. You're going to open up LunaPic, go to upload your image. Let me first demonstrate why. Because if you just simply download it, open the pic, and add it here, it's not going to be transparent. You can see that even though we Googled transparent images, it sometimes allows it, but not all the time. So it's very easy. You just open this up. You're going to want to go to Edit, Transparent Background, click on what you want to make transparent, apply. Sometimes this doesn't always work how you want it to work. So you're going to want to hit the eraser tool on the left hand side, and in here you can see what's not perfect. So say there was like a little bit of extra layers going on, you could just erase it. You could erase anything. So you can take out parts you don't want. Say you want to put like a gun in her hand, you can erase some of the hand parts. But yeah. For now, I think everything's fine. We should just keep it how it is. We'll go back to edit. We'll hit save. And now that we have our transparent image, we want to save as PNG. It's in our downloads. Can remove this. Go to our downloads, open that image, and now we have a transparent background with what we want. I generally like to make this pretty large on the screen. Give me a little bit of room. Okay, so we're halfway there. The next thing we want to do is add text to really demonstrate what your video is about. So I'm just going to add. So now I'm just going to add the text that I think would go in the thumbnail. I know I have Wraith. I like to have them on separate texts so that I can easily edit each one as I please, such as fonts, colors, size. Add new text. Wraith 25. Kills.
Okay, so we can see I can add a lot more room clearly.
To make it easier on myself, let's add an outline already. You can change the outline colors. You can make it bigger, make it pop out a little more. And you need to do this for each and every single one of them. Okay, this looks a little better. I think we need to add something to the 25 to make it pop out a little more, since that's the main selling point. So here you want to go to text background PNG. Find something that would look good behind text. I think this works well. So we're going to want this up here. We want to put this behind everything.
I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Make everything pretty big.
And the last thumbnail I made, I didn't realize how small everything was until after the fact. So you just want to make it obnoxiously big. Around 115 if, because you shouldn't have that many words. Sometimes I even go up to 130 if I only have 1 or 2 words. To move the background, you need to actually click back on the background. So I think I want to add a little skull next to the 25. We'll download this. You can tell it's not a transparent background. Apply. Yeah, we only need to change the back. Okay, and I think I'm happy with a lot of this. I'm going to change up the text font. Magic trick. It's very clean, it's bold, and just looks very nice. Very nice, very nice. We want to make this one a little bit of a different font. We'll go with, where is it? Carafun. We'll make this a lot bigger. And for the final touch-ups, we can throw it into our picture. So I want it to be behind the S, behind all the lettering, and above the black image. Make it a little bigger. Duplicate this. This is why I lock stuff. If you lock stuff, it'll make it a lot easier to edit your pictures. Okay, I think this clearly represents the image we want to have. These little images, you can tell that they're not the best, they're not the most clear, and you can only do this for images. You can actually go over here and adjust it, enhance it, do whatever you need to do to it. So I'm gonna auto fix just this right one to make it pop a little more on one side. You can sharpen it. Now this will make it clearly stand out. And now I like to sharpen these, but you need to make sure you hit apply. And yeah, the only thing I see wrong with this image is when we were making the background transparent, her hand got a little messed up, but no one would generally notice. And it still is the best product you can make in the most efficient time, cheapest, and you can just do it yourself. No need to hire anyone. And now that everything is set up, you're gonna want to save. You can close out of everything, save, and I would strongly recommend saving it as a PNG because it keeps the quality of your image. But this comes at a higher file size. The highest you can upload to YouTube is 2 megabytes, but I rarely go above that. If you find that your image is above 2 megabytes, then I would go to JPG and lower the quality of my image, but still want to keep the same width and height. Since it's below 2, we can hit download, and inside of our downloads, we have our image. And there you have it. This is how you create nice, big, bold thumbnails. This format can work for any games. It's really easy. You can definitely expand more upon this tutorial. This is the basics. This will catch people's attention and get you more views on your YouTube videos. If you found this helpful in any way, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll post more tutorials on how to improve your YouTube quality and experience. Thank you.